Hi, I'm Reg Gosling from Improving Performance, and we're just going to take a few minutes to introduce ourselves, what we're doing and why we're doing it, to promote what we're calling the Blue Workshop. So Karen, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks, Reg. So I'm Karen Chambers, and my company is KC Coaching, and I'm also a coach to the NHS. I've been coaching 15 years now, coached multiple different businesses. And me and Reg got together about 18 months ago, and we're running these workshops face to face. But how we did it was using a diagnostic tool that I developed called Clarity Cards, which when we started to talk about what people needed in their business to help them develop it. So we just talked to people at networking events, sat down with them, did a clarity card session with them, and four main areas came up, four different colours. And we started to run these four different workshops for people. Got great results from them because we've put them all online now. And what we found was these four colours that came up. One of them is blue, which we're doing next Thursday, the 12th of November. And this is all about breaking your goals down. So we're looking at how you can prioritize, how you can find out what's important so that you leave with a really clear action plan when you leave after the 90 minutes.
There you go. Thanks, Karen. And of course, I'm Reg Gosling from Improving Performance Personal Career Coach, and I help people in the workplace from employee to owner that are aged 50 plus to improve their career futures and secure the roles that they dream of so that they can enjoy the career and life that they deserve as they continue to make a meaningful contribution. I'm also a Prince's Trust mentor. And as their career journey architect, as I like to call myself, I do this on a one-to-one basis using coaching and development tools in my career advance and development program. Okay, so Karen, let's tell people what we're going to be doing and why we're doing it.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to be looking back over this year, which has been quite a tough year for everybody. So it's probably not gone according to how we planned it at the start. But it's always good to reflect back on what you have achieved. This happened with a coaching session I had yesterday with somebody. We looked back at what they'd achieved over the last few months and they were quite shocked. They'd forgotten how much they'd achieved. So that's always a good starting point for businesses. Even though things haven't gone according to plan, let's just see what we did actually achieve. Then that gives you a good idea of what the gaps are for you still to work on. So we're not starting with a complete blank sheet. We're kind of building on what we've already got. We're then going to be using a very powerful coaching technique, which I've used a lot in workshops and one-to-one clients, called a timeline. You're going to be walking your timeline either on your desk or on your wall, some sort of physical process we're going to get you to do. We're going to be using a lot of visualization in this process as well. And you're going to be ending up with hundreds of Post-its with lots of actions and goals on it. It's a really useful and powerful coaching technique. And you'll come away with that action plan already formed. You'll know exactly what you're going to be doing the next day.
That's fantastic. I remember I had Post-it notes right the way along, and everybody sits there, especially when we were in the physical world. All you saw was Post-it notes. Well, that's great. So who's it for? I'll answer that one. It's for people in business and people who own business who want an edge. People that need something different to get to the next level of their careers or their business. It's for people who need to improve their motivation levels, especially now, because increased motivation leads to increased energy levels, which in turn results in increased productivity and ultimately improved results. It's there to also people who want to prioritize their activity so that they're not busy being busy, as I used to call it. But it's so easy to fall into that, especially when energy levels drop. It's for people that needs to do what needs doing and people who want to develop a strategy to get things going and be able to do that across all of the workshops. Okay, so Karen, we've had people across the spectrum that have come along to the workshops over the last 2 years. Can you believe it's been nearly 2 years? Wow. We've had health and well-being people. We've had property developers. Who else have we had? Web designers?
Engineers, yoga instructors, property developers, other coaches.
Yeah.
quite a broad
multi-level
range.
marketers we've had as well, multi-level marketers that do utilities. We've had people that do cosmetics. We've had people that do what they call this cleaning. Listen, we've had people across
Nutrition, yeah, you name it.
yeah, we've had them there, and they've all come away with great adjectives to describe at the workshop. Do you remember? Because you used that tool. I forgot what it was called now when we got the feedback.
Oh, Menti.com, yeah.
That was fantastic. And the words that we got out of it, I scribbled some of them down. We've had good ideas, progress, conviction, affirming, energizing, enlightening, so many, and I said realistic targets and realistic goals. And I think all of those things are great. And it's people like you, guys and girls that are watching this video that have come to the events, and it's their words like yours that they've been using as describing what they got out of the meetings as well as the events, as well as having a great time and great learning. So just remind people, Karen, when it is.
So it's next Thursday, the 12th of November. We log on at 10 o'clock, start at 10:15, and it's just for 90 minutes. Perfect. So
click the link in the first comment and book your ticket to come along, because we really do look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Thank you for watching this video.